It shall be even bloodier than you.
You have been waylaid by enemies. And
I
must
stand
defend
ready.
yourself.
Not a problem.
This will not be a quick death. Be direct.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, Eta caps. Maybe it's better
Try
to
to keep
withdraw
up.
this fight.
It
Nice,
shall be
and here
even
we are.
bloodier than you hoped.
Friendly arm in.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh, Elminster again. Well met, young one. I trust that you art well. I have heard many things about thee in the past few 10 days, and I am most impressed. Oh, so Elminster is impressed by Toga. Toga is very happy about that, I think. Like, Elminster is one of the greatest mage of all times. And what have you heard? All good things, I hope. Oh, that would depend on whom would ask, now wouldn't it? For the most part, it would appear that thine actions are well-intentioned, and are therefore received as much as I would have done, though perhaps not using the same method. Likely the clues also point thee in the same direction I will go. I am certain of where I must go, but perhaps I should confer with you, just to be sure. As thou hast no doubt determined, the clues seem to point toward the Cloakwood Forest. 'Tis likely that the scoundrel behind the bandits have some sort of base within the wood. Of course, I am only telling the thing that thou dost already know. Good luck on thy travels, young one. Be wary as well, for thou art making powerful enemies, both here and within thyself. Within thyself. Is Elminster referring to the nightmare Toga having from the beginning? I am sorry I cannot speak more plainly on this matter, but events must unfold as they will without any meddling for this old man. An enemy within Toga.
I need some air.
Not a problem.
We shall hold here. You look tired.
Okay, let's do level up then identification. Oh, Toga gain proficiency point. Let's put it into quarterstaff. Still not able to identify. Let's put a point into longbow. Okay, 3 space. A magical morning star, okay. And we got the Pound of Cheetah. These enchanted boots were once the property of the deadly assassin fond of chasing down his prey. He moved with such a speed that his targets often didn't have the opportunity to respond, even on horseback. Over time, the assassin's fame spread, and though his name was never known, all knew to fear the word last heard by his victim. You can hide, but you cannot run. Oh. Yes. Let's do save. And so we have a lot of equipment to identify, I think.
Yes, not a
My
problem.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
The Iron Thorn. Oh, I think we already have this item into our collection.
I stand with
My
ease.
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
A Wand of Fear. Cause enemy to run in fear unless they have save. Nice. A Wand of Frost. And Whisper of Silence. Reportedly created for a lineage of greatest burglar ever to walk the night. This clock was apparently a success. No record exists of previous owners. Non-detectable but magic marines such as detect invisibility and screaming. Disciplier. Oft the bane of the careless mage, this ring was actually used to promote humility. Heragnorin, a grand wizard of Narfell, will give the discipliner to his most skilled and most egotistical students. Through their blind arrogance, they will mistake the ring as a reward for their obvious brilliance, and not the punishment of a disapproving teacher. Some sort of anti-mage ring. Nice.
Yes, with
It's
ease.
been dreadful slow business lately.
Falorin plate. Captain Falorin, leader of Kalimshan 12th Cavalry Brigade, wore this enchanted armor for the last time during the Battle of the Spider Swamp. There he lost his life and army trying to rid an unrecorded evil from the area. +1 vs missile attack. Nice. Rashad Talon. Named from the Prince Rashad, former ruler of Minor Principality to the east. This blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guard after his death. The role of the guards in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumor has it that all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. And 2 more items to identify. A magical quarterstaff. Oh, it's looking very good.
It will be done.
Dreadful slow business lately.
Spiderbane. Oh, this is the famous Spiderbane. This sword was originally forged by the dwarves of the Orosia tribe in Clockwood. What? There is a dwarf tribe in Clockwood. Okay. They created the blade to help foster goodwill between them and the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wielded by the Grand Dukes for about a century, the sword was eventually lost, ironically in a fight against ettercaps and spiders. Who wield the blade is now unknown, but its recovery will help greatly in fighting the current spider infestation that plagues the Clockwood. And protect the wielder against any magic that adversely affect movement. A good sword for Dawn, I think.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Okay.
Peter wrecked.
I think Toga
Yes?
is wondering if he can find a place to store all to store his collection of cursed items, and maybe they should find a place to give back the Wyvern head.
Speak, try to keep up.
Yeah, with ease.
So while
My
talking
inn
to
is
Bentley,
open to all who behave themselves.
they rent a royal chamber, and so he tells to Toga that there is a room for them where they can store their items upstairs.
Try to keep up.
So
I
they have to
suppose
find an
these.
empty room here. Not this one. It wasn't this one too. Oh, there is a very strange looking
You cannot
gnome
get
here.
better than the stability stone walls.
Have you
provide.
heard? There a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south of Friendly Army Inn. I had to bargain with new Guild of Piercing for my life out there. A Guild of Piercing. Very good magical item. At the south of Friendly Arm Inn. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get the belt back to me, I'd be mightily grateful. Oh, if I found this belt, I won't be back to
I
you.
will listen. For
It
now.
will be done.
Okay, it's not this room
It
neither.
shall be.
Oh,
Speak.
another
Not a problem.
A pleasure it is to
no
meet you.
mage. Hey, I've got a teeny bit of spider infestation happening in my cellar in Berrygost. I was on my way to the gate to get some poison, but this will be a lot easier on my legs. To be honest, you'll know the house when you see it. It's right to the west of Jovet Juggler Inn. Bring back their bodies to prove you done the job, and I give you 100 gold pieces. If you could. Please bring my husband's old boots and my old bottle of wine back as well, and I throw it something extra. Oh.